to the record and give it this right now.
What's going on, YouTuber Knights? I'm your Captain Rocket here, and today we have a new Warframe video. Yes, it's been a very long time since I made a Warframe video. I was thinking about making a Teach Me How to Juggy video when I ultimately decided that since there were some new updates that were added into the Plains of Eidolon update, or I think this might have happened beforehand, I decided to create a brand new series dedicated to all the new guys out there who still are new to the game and don't know anything about the enemies of the game. I call it Meet Thy Enemy. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to give you guys the runaround of most of the enemies in the game that you're going to be encountering. Now, depending on the way that it's going to be, my format is that I'm going to take a group of enemies that you will be encountering in particular planets in particular levels. So let's say that you, like, most of the enemies you'll see in almost every other level. Like, you'll see them, like, if you're doing a survival mission, you'll see them all coming in at once. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start off by picking for you guys the most earliest enemies that you will be encountering in the game very, very early on. Some of the easiest ones too. So we'll go from like easy and very early to encounter to some of the mid carders to the hard ones, like the really tough ones that really start to scratch your back. I mean, to really start to get your necks itching and all that stuff. So I've dragged on this intro long enough, but one last thing, I am sick, so if you guys like hear my voice sounds a little bit differently, I want to formally apologize for that. I am a little bit sick, so like I'm recovering. Like, I've been sick for like a good 4 days now, so but I'm a lot better than I was before. Like, I actually tried to make this video at least 3 times already, and I've messed up every single time, not only because of my voice but because my microphone kept cutting off. But I've resolved at least one of those issues. So without further ado, let us get into it. Let me allow you guys to meet your neighbors. Enemies. Meet your enemies. So the very first enemies that you will be encountering in the game are the grineer, literally, because as soon as you start the game, these are going to be the guys you're fighting first. So the grineer are basically nothing more than a bunch of clones that are looking for other planets to conquer. They do nothing but cause war and destruction and mayhem, and as the tenno, it's your job to stop them. Now the grineer are savages, and once again, they're clones, and they're all clones, and they're very defective. Like, I think that they're dying out or something, and they constantly look for like planets so that they can build machines to make more of them. I'm not 100% on the lore, but you know, like, the lore of Warframe is very confusing. You'd have to like watch a true fan YouTube video on that, and I haven't yet because I want to figure it out on my own. Now, we will start you guys off with the melee class. There are several melee types of grineer in the game, but the most common and the one that you'll be meeting first is the butcher, without a doubt. But you see that right there in his hand? It's basically called a cleaver. So I think they have dual cleavers. Could be wrong about that. But basically, they charge at you and they'll try to slice you up with the cleavers. Don't want to get in the way. Don't want to get caught in that. And you know, for those that are weak of heart, don't let these guys catch you in a dark corridor in a ship. Because, like, let's say you're just walking like this, that guy could just come out of nowhere and hit you. I'm telling you guys. I mean, they're not a serious jump scare unless you're really like scared of this game. Like, unless you fear this game. But other than that, they're nothing special. They've got a bit of they're quite squishy. They can be taken out very easily. And that's pretty much the way they fight you, is that they'll go to you and then they'll start hacking you until you're down. This lady over here is the ballista. The ballista is a sniper, and like I said before, she is a lady. She is a field soldier. There are multiple field women soldiers, but she's the one that you'll be encountering quite early on in the game because well, not actually, no, but yeah, you're going to be encountering these guys. Even in high levels, you'll be encountering them, but I'm thinking you're going to be encountering them mostly in early levels. Because I've seen them on Earth, which is the first planet that you're going to be playing on in Warframe, and I've seen them on Earth. Like, after I finish the story quest, I just do one mission there, and I see them. Now, ballistas are snipers. They like to take pot shots at you while hiding in cover, and if you get too close to them, I think I think they'll either run away, and by run away I mean go run to find cover, or they'll try to shoot you anyways. They're not at all tough if you know what you're doing. You can handle them pretty early on, but they can be annoying and they can whittle down your shields if you let them take the shot. Keep on the move and they can't hit you. That's pretty much it. Just be on the move. And also they don't have a lot of armor, just like the just like the butcher over there. They don't have a lot of armor, so they can be taken out pretty quickly. The Drock Master, basically a beast tamer in the game, and there are multiple like him among the grineer. Now this guy over here specializes in using a specific weapon. I'm not sure what it was that he throws at you. It's like a disc. If he throws it at you, it basically makes you drop the weapon you have in your hand, and pretty much just catches you off guard. If you get caught off guard, you'll immediately drop the weapon you have in your hand, which can ultimately be your downfall if you're careless enough to let him hit you and you're in the middle of a dogfight and you're in an open area. It's not pretty at all to get caught by this guy. Not only that, but he has the ability to summon Drocks, hence why he's called the Drock Master. This right here, annoying little dogs. They're like what Kubros are, but just weird. Just look at him, right? Look at him. Very stocky front build. He's stocky in the front, a bit soft in the legs, but don't doubt these guys. They can become a menace to you. They'll slow you down and they start biting you and stuff, and they're annoying. But they can be taken out. They can be taken out fairly quickly too. Their master, on the other hand, does have some decent armor and will take a couple of shots to bring down. And if you're using like an Oberon, you can keep those guys from attacking you. In fact, they won't attack you; they'll attack him, I believe. But other than that, just don't get caught with the man. Just don't get caught, and you'll be good. Don't get caught by his weapon. His weapon's the bigger problem. The drops are a problem, but they can be taken out fairly quickly. And plus, they're dumb as bricks. You can outrun them and take out the master. But even if you take out the master, the dogs will still be there. I mean, the Drocks will still be there. Like, even if you take him out. And if you kill all the Drocks before you fight him, he'll summon more Drocks. That's the way he rolls. So just avoid the weapon, and you just avoid his weapon when he throws it at you, and you'll be good. Plus, his wind-up motion is a bit long. You can easily tell when he's about to throw it, because he basically just cocks it on all the way back and then tosses it forward. Sometimes you can even see the projectile. Other than that, he's not really at all hard to take down. Alright, pay no mind to the blue aura surrounding our friend here. He's just been infected with a weapon. Well, not infected, he's been hit with a status that I accidentally inflicted on him when I was taking out one of the troopers that was right here. He wasn't even meant to be in the video, but this guy right here is the most common enemy you will be fighting in the game. The Lancer. The Lancer is basically the stormtrooper of the game. They are common, they do groups and numbers, and they have a Grataka weapon, which is a weapon that you can obtain, by the way, and basically that's pretty much it. They also have the ability to put down barriers that will, I think it's either them or it's the troopers. But yeah, they have the ability to put down a barrier that they could use to protect themselves, and I also think that they can throw rollers at you, which is like basically grenades that will chase you down, or it's either grenades that will chase you down. Well, actually no, they do have a grenade that will chase you down that they'll throw at you, and then they also have things called rollers, which are like these big rolling things. And I don't think that they're the ones that come. I think rollers are an enemy on their own. But I'm confusing you guys. Basically, in the stormtroopers in this game, higher levels, they start having much better abilities, but early on, they're quickly easy to take care of, very easy to take down, not much of a threat unless you're dealing with a ton of them at once and you're low on health. Other than that, not really hard at all to take down, but they do have a little bit more armor than the Ballista and the Butcher. I don't think as much as the Drockmaster though, because if you take a headshot at them and a headshot at the Drockmaster, these guys will go down before the Drockmaster does. So they do have armor, but nothing too serious though. I mean, if you can see, I think you can take them out in the midsection and in the head, because that's where they're at least protected. Drockmasters have armor almost all over their body except for these arms. So I don't know. I haven't tested that out yet, because I don't aim at specific body parts. I just blast them until they're gone. But anyways, that's pretty much it about the Lancer. Most common enemy. Also, there's a yellow variant called the Trooper. And I forgot to put him here. I apologize for that. The Trooper is basically the exact same thing, except that he wields a shotgun. Almost the exact same thing. And he's a bit bigger, too. So that means a bit bigger and I think better armor, too. And he wields a shotgun. Same thing, though. Basically same thing. A bit, just a tad bit tougher, and plus, you know, a shotgun, and you don't want to get close to a shotgun. You don't want to get close to a shotgun. Just trust that. You don't want to get close to it. Ah, the Shield Lancer. Same thing as the Lancer. They got a mask instead. And if you look closely, it does look like the mask. It kind of looks like the mask from Nier Automata, minus the creepy smile. It does. In fact, it looks like one of the damn androids from Nier Automata. But yeah, Shield Lancer. Same thing as the Lancer, except that they have a shield. That shield can be a nuisance in early levels because sometimes your guns won't do anything to the shield at all. But when you're leveled up or when you're playing with a high level player, those things don't do jack nothing. I'm not It'll do it. Basically, it's taking out a lot of every time I see them. Before they even have a chance to hit me, I just shoot them first. The second reason, and this was equally as irritating if you're doing something like a survival mission and you try to leave because you've gotten as much stuff as you wanted and you've got to leave. These guys are grab you, and if they grab you, and you surrounded by enemies, like let's say you on the ground and they're grabbing you back. The enemies all have a pretty fucking step. You can't shoot or do anything until the enemy is over, until they pull you back. So that means that you're vulnerable for the few seconds that you're fighting. Let's say like a level 1 and you did a survival mission and you lasted a good 20 minutes. By 20 minutes and you level 1, level 15, 20 enemies. This is way down the field, way down the field. That's the goal. Has a lot of value, a lot of people. That's why I think that they're not the only ones with this ability. In the next video, there's going to be a lot more of these. I'm going to show you guys more enemies that can get exactly what it is. These guys will be doing the third. So that's pretty much it for these guys. I really have let me do much more. Then you fight infested, then you fight sentinels. In between that, you guys might fight Stalker, but he's a field boss. I don't even think I could scan him. But yeah, that's pretty. But yeah, basically we're gonna be starting off the grineer. Then we're gonna go to Corpus. It's gonna be a while. The next video will be out next week. Hopefully by Friday. I will try, and hopefully I will be done with this. You know, I won't be sick anymore. I'll be cured. healed. And you know, I'll be able to provide you guys with much more in-depth, because it's not that I'm too tired, but you know, I just wanted to give you guys a brief introduction on some of the enemies that you'll be facing in the game and how tough they are, and what are some tips and tricks you could use to fight them or avoid them. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like and comments on my video, so that you know, let me know if there's anything that I missed out on, or if there's anything that I might have gotten wrong, or anything I've left out, or anything I've gotten wrong. Remember to share with all the other new tenno out there, so that they can learn what these enemies are in the game. And I thank you very much for watching the video, and subscribe if you're new. Also forgot. Subscribe if you're new, because I'll be streaming later today and on Saturday too. In fact, I might be streaming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Keep a lookout on my channel and on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, because I always post if I'm streaming on Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, you guys. I thank you very much for watching. This has been your Captain Rocket signing off, and my Warframe's looking at me funny. I gotta fix him up.